that limits his ability to pull his hand out. But again, we have to move quick here. So whenever a guy grabs a chin strap on me and they're out of position, I'll bring everything in and pinch it tight. Gives me a bit more time to set everything up. But I'm bringing my shoulder into my chin. I drop that crossface and I start to walk. And we just wait it out, right? What's happening is me bringing my shoulder close puts his shoulder into his own neck, cutting off the circulation here, and my shoulder coming across in a crossface manner starts to cut off circulation to the outside of his neck here. But again, if someone has a chin strap under side control and you want to get a Von Flue and you don't secure their chin strap, you want to make it so they can't remove their chin strap. If you start reaching over the top and connecting your hands, they'll pull their hand out every time. There's a bit of deception to this move. You want them to believe that they're not in danger with the chin strap. So I very subtly bring my arm across and pinch everything super tight. So just practice it with your training partner, right? Get them to take that chin strap. Really make sure you've got this part of the move well. If I'm loose with my left shoulder here, Nick removes his hand. If he comes back, if I bring elbow, shoulder across, and I bring my shoulder to my hand, now it's stuck. Now it gives me the ability to really start to place everything perfect here. If I have to rush it, it's going to be a hard submission to get. But again, I would say the Von Flue, it's a complicated move. It's a hard move for lower belts to get. You occasionally find, like in any submission, some lower belts that are really good at such an unorthodox submission. But for the most part, even higher level black belts, there's very few that are very effective with the Von Flue choke. But if you want to be good at escaping guillotines, you want to be good at preventing guillotines, you want to be good at making people pay for going for guillotines on you, you want to be good at the Von Flue. It's one of those things, it's like, if people think you're good at heel hooks, they might not even enter the shootout with you. If people think you have excellent counters and abilities to turn their guillotine into a bad position, or even worse, into a submission like the Von Flue choke, they probably won't even think about taking a chin strap on you. So you really want to be very dangerous with the Von Flue. And I would practice it first and foremost against lower belts, because those are typically the guys that are making the mistake of hanging on to a chin strap under bottom side control. Obviously, again, a lot of coaches say, if you end up on the side, let go of the chin strap, let go of the guillotine. They might not fully explain why, but it's because of the Von Flue choke. So again, if you want to look at it, look up, I believe his name is Jason Von Flue, look Ultimate Fighter Season 2. You'll be able to find some finishes. If you're digging too far back, go see OSB's. He's got quite a few finishes in recent years. The final high elbow guillotine defense is when we're stuck in side control top and we cannot take our arm over to catch that Von Flue choke position, right? So what we can do from there is, obviously it's a very embarrassing position to get caught. Like I said, I caught a guy at ADCC trials. I've been caught with it. I'm sure you've seen other people get caught with a high elbow guillotine side control top. Again, very embarrassing. So if we can't pummel over and turn their offense into our offense, our last resort is to basically do a forward roll out of that position to relieve pressure. Because while we're on top and they have the high elbow connection, it is going to be bending our neck down. So if you can visualize this, if we forward flip over, we're going to be able to extend our neck and back. Let's take a look at it with Nick Ortiz. Nick's down on side control bottom. He's caught me in this high elbow position, right? And we cannot find the space to go for the Von Flue. Obviously, if Nick's elbow is low, we come over, we attack the Von Flue. But if we're here and we're really struggling, I wanted to flip over the top here. So now when Nick's trying to find that pressure to choke me, very difficult, we can start turning back around on top. So if we get caught with the high elbows, you can see I'm feeling pressure here. I cannot throw the shoulder over the top. I'm gonna not pull out, it's gonna make it worse. I'm going to hop over the top. Greatly reduces Nick's ability to strangle from here. We could hand fight, but chances are Nick feels the angle's not there and he starts to scramble out thinking of a different position. And we can start turning back on top. So without Nick here, we perhaps got caught in the high elbow from bottom. The guy's sat back to go for it. We're in trouble here. We cannot throw our arm over the top. Just flip over. You're going to be able to extend your neck from this position. You won't feel the same pressure. If you have to hand fight, and then start to turn back on top to make sure you maintain that top position. We're going to cover the third variation of guillotine. Again, the third major variation. Like I said previously, there's a lot of bullshit grips out there. But for me, high elbow, arm in, and a high wrist. High wrist is a unique position. Most people still today, most high level guys still haven't really heard of it. I would say it's maybe still considered some cutting edge technique, but it has its roots in MMA. Nate Diaz is one of the few MMA fighters who used to do it back in the day. A great example is the first Conor McGregor fight. You'll see when Conor shot, when he was rocked, Nate Diaz was able to really weave that strangle hand through deep and high. And he even started to connect his hands underneath. Conor felt the pressure, went for a rotational escape. Nate Diaz used it to secure a sweep and come on top. In more recent history, Gordon Ryan was able to win ADCC 2017 against Keenan Cornelius with a high wrist variation. Was able to secure the grip from a standing position, was able to basically hit a takedown foot sweep variation to come on top and get the finish. What is a high wrist? We'll cover that now, but first I want to explain, we have the high elbow where we're grabbing our palm and both elbows are basically coming high, the Marcelo Garcia variation. We have the arm in where the non-strangle hand goes over their arm and we basically cup our palm and pull our thumbs